Well, now that I sewed this new hammock here, I went on YouTube. I was just tying it directly to the tree with rope, which always makes for a lot of hard untying of knots. So I was looking on YouTube and I found something using straps. So I thought I'd make my own hammock straps. So I went to Adventure Outfitters, a local place that's really good, Mr. Leon Watts here in Tampa, and I got some of this webbing for a really good price. The YouTuber is right here that I found these double rings. This is who it was that I learned it from. Who knows who he learned it from. So I'm going to show you real quick. I used the same sewing machine I did for the hammock to make these, and I'll show you how it works. I decided I wanted a single strap with no extra hardware on it. So I've got a 6-foot length, and I sewed a larger ring in one end here, and in the other end I sewed 2 smaller rings so that they would fit through. And I've made it long enough for if it was a large tree, you'd only have to take 1 loop around it. But if it's a smaller tree, I just decided I would take more than 1 loop around it. So I get 1 loop in. And then I just take it in the same direction. Do another loop and then come through, since the larger ring allows the smaller rings to come through. And then I have the double ring here, and as I saw on the YouTube channel, when you have a double ring, you pass the rope through once, and then you just come back over and you pass it through halfway a second time, and then that allows you to pull it in one direction with no problem. So you can adjust it, and then when you go to sit on it, it cinches itself and it won't come loose. It's really ingenious. So I really like this design. Like I say, it doesn't need any other straps. It doesn't need a carabiner. It doesn't need anything like that. I don't have to tie any knots, and it'll fit a tree with a pretty good sized girth, or if it's a much smaller tree, you can just wrap it multiple times. So that is my contribution to the hammock strap. And I like to really use this hammock here. I'll put it in a picture-in-picture of me after having made it right here. I like to use this hammock for camping. It's not like I've been watching a guy that I really enjoy watching. He goes out into the wilderness when it's really cold with all of his buddies. Mr. How do you say that? I don't think I've ever actually said it out loud. I've always read it. Shug, or I don't think it's Shug. Anyway, Mr. Sector 7, I enjoy your hammock videos. This is kind of what made me want to streamline mine. So there she is, homemade hammock strap. Cost about, the webbing was 50 cents a foot. I got 12 feet and cut it in half. That was $7, and then these little rings were another $7. I got these from Lowe's, and I used my grandma's old sewing machine that I put back on its feet. And that's what I have to say today. You all have a wonderful life now.